Hey, Nikki, I have a treat for you.
I hate this. It's delicious, but it took me a while to get there.
Yeah, I know a better way.
Really?
Yeah, I know a
Bring
better
it.
way. One of my favorite things to do is bring Jell-O shots to a party, to camping, whatever. Like, they're just super fun, and they're always a crowd pleaser. But these little plastic cups are a total waste, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to get out. You either have to dig them out with your tongue, which, you know, is a whole other scene, or swipe them out with your finger, or get a spoon. It's a drag. Even if you like grease them with a little bit of spray Pam or like spray olive oil, it's not the best method. Let's just say that. I have found a much better way. The old way required all of these tools. It's like a craft project for someone who hates themselves. So the old way was to pour 2 cups of boiling water and add in your package of Jell-O. And whisk that until it dissolves. I like to use sugar-free Jell-O, and this batch is going to be orange sugar-free Jell-O and Fireball. So we're gonna do 2 cups of frozen Fireball, and this is going to be a combination of the regular cinnamon whiskey and the blazing apple kind. So 2 cups of that. All right, in it goes. Spills and all. It's part of why this process is such a mess. And mix that up together really well. The trick is to get this liquid into these little cups, and despite having a pori spout, I'm going to transfer this liquid into this vessel, my measuring cup, because of this little spout, which is much easier to pour into these little cups. So now comes the delicate work of carefully pouring this into all of these little cups. So time consuming and such a pain in the butt and so much prone to spillage. But this has always been the way I've done it for years and years and years and years. But no longer. I'm just showing you this is the last batch I will ever make like this ever again. Okay, they're all lidded up and ready to go in the fridge, and now we wait for like 4 hours. Careful, careful, careful. The new way is so much better. It can be made, taken with, and served and eaten out of one vessel. Any vessel of your choice. I'm gonna use this reusable little Tupperware container. This is where things get fun. It's very minimal ingredients. Knox gelatin packets. You've got a flavor packet, like a drink packet of your choice. I'm using sugar-free Crystal Light grape flavored. Some frozen libation. I'm choosing to use vodka. And a measuring cup. Well, and a spoon. And that's all you need. First step is to bloom your gelatin. So the gelatin needs to be bloomed in cold water, not frozen water, but cold water, not hot. So instead of like Jell-O where you started off with hot water, in this case you're going to start with cold water, and you're just going to bloom 4 packets of Knox gelatin in your vessel. So I'm adding, I don't know, roughly a half a cup of cold water, and then mix, mix, mix until all of that gelatin is dissolved And then you wait about a minute or two for it to sort of turn into like a gel consistency. Then you know it's bloomed. Just press out any lumps that you see. See this consistency? It's kind of like a thick gel that, you know, takes a lot of effort to get off the spoon. But now's when you add in your hot water. I'm going to be adding in a cup of boiling water. And I just sent hot water through my Keurig machine on an 8-ounce setting. Okay, I transferred my hot water to a measuring cup. I'm adding 1 cup of boiling water to my gelatin, and we're going to dissolve it, mix to dissolve. Just make sure it all smooths out, and it will. Just keep mixing. You can use a fork or a whisk if you want to break it up, but a spoon works just as well. Okay, my gelatin is completely dissolved now. It's just a soup. No, it's just kind of like a cloudy liquid. That's all it looks like right now. But there are no lumps, no clumps. So now's when you add in your drink packet. This is your flavoring. Just sprinkle it in. I like to use the drink packet size for like the entire 2 quarts. It gives it really good flavor. It's not overpowering, but you get a really strong, nice flavor. Just needs to dissolve. Mix, mix, mix. Once your drink packet has completely dissolved, and mine has, you're going to add in equal parts of your alcohol. In this case, it's just 1 cup. In you go. And give it another good mix. You might notice some tiny foamy bubbles forming on the top of your Jell-O. I like to skim it off because I like my Jell-O Jigglers to be clear, but the foam doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't change the texture. It just looks a little bit different, and I like when it's clear. So I'm just gonna skim these bubbles off. I'm gonna put this right on top of the other ones and set it and forget it. And these ones will be set before these ones, guaranteed. Knock, knock. Anybody home? All right, it's been about an hour, and I can already tell this one's completely set, as I expected. And these are still super loose. They're almost set, but not quite. So let's slice these up. I'll show you how awesome they turn out. Okay, so here's a big reveal. Look at that. It's almost like glass on top. It's so smooth. I like to use a little silicone spatula to just run around the edge a little bit to free it up. And then I can sometimes slice it right in the container and make little cubes and serve it right out of this. Look how much fun this is. It's a cube, it's a Jell-O Jiggler, but it's a Jell-O shot. It's clear, it's beautiful, it's a great color, it's a great texture. They actually are stable, so they won't melt, so you can leave them out. You can put them on a platter and people can take them with their fingers, or you can have a spoon or a fork for them. But it's a Jell-O Jiggler as a Jell-O shot, saves on plastic, makes it fun to eat, and they go down really easily. Give it a try at your next party and stay delicious. Also go drink some water. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Be safe.